What's good, Soul Fam? It's Annette, aka Shorty Love. I was guided for a while now to deliver this message about food and what you intake into your body, what you put into your body, and what you drink. And the message is, and this is something that I've been personally practicing, and it works wonders, fam. It's an absolute miracle. It's amazing. Is to pray over your food or set intentions, positive intentions over your food or anything you're about to drink before you have it. One thing with water is water has consciousness, so you can speak to the water and you can ask it to raise itself to the highest, purest possible vibration and also help you to uplift yourself to the highest, purest possible vibration as you drink it. You can speak into it words of love, of light. You can write things on your mug or stickers and put them on your cups and, put abundance and words like gratitude and words like love and whatever it is that you want to receive and invite into your life as you drink this water, because it's going to shift the consciousness of the water, and therefore you're adding that consciousness into your body, and it's going to have an impact and effect on your consciousness, right? So that's a really powerful thing you can do with water and anything you drink, really, but water in specifically as an element of the earth is going to help you tremendously in raising your vibration. The second thing is when it comes to food and the things that we eat. We already know that everything that's processed and packaged and all the fast foods and all of that sort of stuff out there, it's not the best for us, right? But what I've discovered ever since I've started praying over my food and setting positive intentions to uplift the food to the highest, purest possible vibration, it has had a significant impact even when I eat things that I probably shouldn't be eating all the time, right? But if I'm in one of those places where I'm craving and I'm eating, then I'm not gonna make myself feel bad about it. That's another thing I've discovered, that when we feel guilty about what we consume, then what we consume carries that energy of guilt, and it's not going to be good for us, right? So if we indulge in something, I love ice cream, I love chocolate. Those are my two things that I really like. So whenever I eat it, I uplift its vibration, and it doesn't affect me like it used to at one stage, because I'm not eating it out of guilt. I'm not eating it with a feeling of shame, and I'm not blaming myself for anything. I'm just like, you know what, I really want this right now. It's a hot day. I'm gonna have some ice cream. I love ice cream. Okay, you scream, we all scream. So I enjoy it, and when I'm enjoying it and I'm savoring the moment, then it almost has like a really positive impact on me. But it's obviously something you don't want to do all the time. You don't want to take advantage of it, but you have that power at your disposal, because you're a co-creator, you're a master manifester. You can do whatever you want with energy as long as it's to the highest good and you're doing it in an alignment with pure positive energy. You're all good, fam, right? How you utilize your energy is everything. The other thing about food is, even if it's good quality food, it's healthy, it's organic food, if you're buying it from somewhere, or if somebody else has made it, or if you yourself have made it, right? One thing for me is cooking is like super therapeutic for me. So I don't like to cook when I'm in a shitty mood. I only like to cook when I'm craving something, and I get in the kitchen and I have my music on and I'm having a good time and I'm jamming and I'm cooking. I'm like, it's like, I'm cooking up a storm. I'm not on a freaking storm. I'm cooking up sunshine and rainbows, right? Because I'm having such a good time doing it. When I infuse that energy into my food, by the time it reaches my lips, by the time I put it in my mouth, it is amazing. It tastes so good because I cooked it with that high vibration. But if I'm in a shitty mood and I get in the kitchen and I cook for the sake of cooking, because, obviously we need to eat, we need to survive. But if I cook it from that vibration, it doesn't taste that great, because it's a lower vibration, and my body can feel that, my consciousness can feel that, my soul can feel that. It doesn't like it. So that's why when I cook, I make sure I'm in a super good mood and I know that this is about to be good, it's about to go down. I'm cooking something I really want, eat, like, love, right? And even if I'm just cutting up a salad, I want to make sure I'm in the right state of mind. I want to make sure I'm putting out the right intention towards this salad, because there's no point eating healthy food if you're standing there chopping it like, have to eat healthy, I don't want to eat healthy, right? Because then you're putting that energy into your body. We all know everything is energy. Quantum physics has proven this. Science is even talking about it nowadays, and this is something that the yogis knew from ancients knew from ages ago. Egyptians knew, all of them knew this, right? All the ancients, all of our ancestors and stuff. That's why when they cooked, you eat grandmama's cooking, and it's so there's so much love in that. It's like it's agape. It's like you're eating agape because it's grandmama's cooking. Is she cooks from love. She cooks from a space of, I can't wait to feed my family, I can't wait to feed my grandchildren type of thing. So it's the energy that's behind it, right? So when you're going and buying even healthy foods from like restaurants, fast food joints, wherever you're going, or you're eating at somebody's house, bless your food, fam. Pray over your food. Set the intention on your food, because you don't know what mood that person was in. And I'll give you an example of this. When I go to Subway, sometimes I like to go to Subway to get a veggie sub, right? And there's been times when I've had people who have made the sandwich. Obviously they make the sandwich in front of you, and they don't want to be there. They're not happy being at work. They're pissed off. They probably had a long day. They probably don't even like their job, right? So they're just like shoving the stuff on there. They're like, what sauce do you want? Oh yeah, I'll give you sauce, right? And you're just standing there like, oh man, my poor sandwich. But when you get out of there, make sure that or when you're in there even, right, make sure that you take the food out and you bless it with your own energy, your own vibration, a higher frequency. You uplift it to a higher vibration, so that when you eat it, you're not taking on the energy of whoever put it together, because it's their hands, they're making it, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with, like, if anybody, wherever you go, it's not your parents, your siblings' house, your relatives, your friend's house, whoever made the food, if they're not in the right mood, then that food ain't gonna be very good. You know what I'm saying? So always pray over it. Everything is energy, fam. You have the power to shift the energy, to change the frequency, to completely uplift the vibration. And when you do that, you're gonna notice that every time you eat, if previously things that you were eating were making you sick, they were making you intolerant, they were making you feel like shit, they were giving you stomach aches, it's not going to happen anymore, right? Another reason you want to do this and be mindful of this is because more and more these days, fam, all of these things are starting to come back, where people are starting to do shit to the food. Unfortunately, it's just part of what is happening, right, on planet Earth. People actually do things to your food. And they say food is the way to a man's heart, right? But it's also a way to fuck one up. So be mindful of that. Right? I'm not saying to be like, start to get skeptic on everyone and start to suspect everyone and get sus on everyone and anything. It's just when you naturally have this thought and this feeling in your heart of everything I eat, I'm going to bless. Everything I touch, I'm going to bless. Everything I drink is going to be blessed. It's going to be like drinking nectar. Everything I eat is going to be like eating agape love. Right? Then it comes naturally. It's just going to start happening naturally. And especially in those situations where people are trying to do things to your food to create illness in you, because that's a form of black magic. It's a form of witchcraft and spell work. You have to be on top of your A game, fam. On top of your A game at all times, right? It's just a part of being a starseed. It's just a part of being a light worker. It's a part of putting yourself out there. It really is, right? You're going to get spiritual warfare. It just is what it is. But when you consciously take your power back, you act from a space of power. You're just in your power, period, right? It doesn't matter what people do to the food, what intentions they set, how much shit they put in it. Even if they serve you a plate of shit, you're going to pray over it. It's going to turn into organic vegetables. It's going to turn into ice cream, right? So that's the message, fam. And I hope that it helps some of you guys. I know for a fact that in my culture, for sure, this is huge. People do shit like this all the time. They do shit to people's foods. They make the person eat it. The person gets really sick, or they get under some kind of spell, or they get under some kind of black magic, and it just fucks them up for days and weeks and eons if they're not consciously aware of how to get rid of it, right? So you can prevent that. This is a preventative. It's literally like how they say if you eat healthy, it's a preventative measure to not get sick in the long run, right? So this is that. You're not gonna, if you start to pray and bless your food, bless everything you do, bless everything you eat, pray over everything you do before you do it, then it's a preventative measure, right? You're not gonna have to take the pills to suppress it, which is like, you're going to need to run around and try to find someone who does spell work and witchcraft to try and help you get rid of it. You're not going to have to do all that when you take your power back, understand how powerful you really are, understand that you can transmute energy, know that you are an alchemist, be confident in that, courageous in that. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you after that. 10, 11, right? On time. The universe and the angels are like, she on time today, right? She on it. Woo! So yeah, guys, that's the message. I hope that it helps some of you out there. I hope that it makes sense to a lot of you out there. And try it, man. Just try it for yourself. Try it for yourself for at least give it a couple of weeks and see the difference within your own health, within your own body, your mind, your psyche, the way that you think about things, the way that you approach life from that point of view, and from that point onwards, it's gonna be different. So with that said, you guys, take care, stay blessed, stay high vibing. I will connect with you shortly.